Johann Sebastian Bach was a very talented man in many departments, it seems, including producing gifted offspring. His eldest son, Wilhelm Friedemann Bach, was a composer of some distinction, whose prolific output included many keyboard works. This particular minuet is one of his less technically demanding pieces, and it's perfect for the beginner. It displays an effective approach to two-part writing. Whilst the melody stays firmly rooted in the right hand, the left hand often outlines the suggested harmonies. Before playing this piece, it's helpful to know that historically the minuet was a refined and graceful dance that's supposed to have originated from France in the 17th century. At one stage, it was a favourite amongst the aristocracy. So a light and delicate touch seems appropriate for this piece. Now, if you listen to the performance on the CD, you'll hear that the pianist has added additional phrasing to the score. The right hand is legato in its approach, whilst the left hand is played with more of a potato feel. This is a kind of softer staccato feel. For example, staccato would be more like this. And portato is more like this. It may help to think of these bass notes as quavers in length, or as simply as detached crotchets. Now, of course, not all of the left-hand notes are potato, so the first and second time bars of the first section should be played legato. In the second section, the second and fourth bars have a slurred octave. It may feel natural to play these with a hand motion as a down-up feeling. Now, with regards to the right hand, the opening theme is made up of 3 phrases. The first 2 are repeated, so dynamics are very important for adding interest. The third phrase is longer, however, and implies a very slight crescendo. In the second section, the structure is similar, but in this case, the third phrase is even longer, so you could make even more crescendo, especially on the last repeat. One challenge is the triplet quavers that appear on 2 occasions. For the sake of clarity, you might find it useful to isolate both of these and practice with a metronome, like so. As far as pedalling in this piece, I personally would use very little, if any at all. The legato feel in the right hand, combined with this portato feel in the left hand, require clarity, something that's really difficult to achieve with pedalling in this case. Finally, I feel the tempo should be a dignified and unrushed speed. I personally prefer somewhere between 135 to 140 BPM. Of course, it should flow but not be metronomically driven. Imagine a graceful courtly dance, the aristocratic ladies and gentlemen restrained in their demeanour and never too eager in their movements, no doubt hindered a little by the jolly heavy wigs they used to wear. So enjoy what can only be described as a very elegant and refined dance.